You came out to Montauk like in the early 30s or in the 30s.
Let me see. Yeah, it'd be about 29, 30, because I graduated from high school in 32. So it was around that time that I came out. I used to visit with my aunt and uncle. But it wasn't until 39 that Dick and I were married. It wasn't until 38 that we started going together.
When you first, did they live like up over the store?
Well, the Honeys did.
The
My
Honeys,
aunt
yeah.
and uncle lived. I'll tell you where my aunt and uncle lived. You know that little white house right near the movies? It sits down on the lake.
Oh, right.
That at one time, I understand, was the police headquarters.
Oh.
I don't know whether they had town police. I don't know that part of it. Because I know most at that time out here were state troopers. And they stayed out at the point. Somebody probably told you that.
Yes, Clancy was telling
It was
me
out
that,
around, you know, where the places we eat now.
The concession stand.
Concession stand. Well, that used to just be a little building.
Like it was a Spanish adobe
That's
looking
right.
thing. I remember that myself.
Yeah.
But now, so your aunt and uncle lived in a little white house. I guess
the
Jimmy
Honeys
White-
lived up over
the store.
And that was at that time the drugstore.
Uh-huh.
The drugstore.
Now it's the liquor store.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But at one time we had the liquor store where the printing shop is.
Yes, because before the big.
That's where Mr. Honey worked for.
Oh.
In there.
And he was in the hardware store.
He had the hardware store originally, and then I don't know whether he had it or whether he worked for somebody. That I don't remember. But they lost it, whoever had it.
Well, it was Depression times.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, Albert Martell is long since we're dead. Do you remember him at all?
Would that be Betty Morisi's father, maybe?
Father-in-law, I guess
Uh-huh.
would be. Well, maybe it was related anyway. He had the liquor store originally. He had a little liquor store. You know where Johnny Chronic is?
Yes.
Well, there.
Oh, in other words, he like when Frank Tuma had it at one time, and then he didn't sell it to your husband.
No. I don't know whether they gave up the license or what. And Dick applied for the license when they eliminated them. They got out of there.
Uh-huh.
And then that's what he was doing. He was in New York. He said he just picked up his liquor license the day of the hurricane.
Oh,
and he was on his way back. And then he got as far as East Hampton. And they said, you can't get through. Well, he was going to try, but he couldn't.
No, I guess it was the washout and the sand.
Yeah.
And